So we're gonna fist pump over this table.
That's an excellent callback to that's a 90s kid thing.
Yeah, it was.
It was also like a 90s stoner thing if you were.
Oh, that too. Yeah, it's really cool. Like press a button and your arms. Yeah, I totally can see that.
Yes.
Welcome to Unemployable, Rick.
Oh, I'm here every day.
Same.
Yes.
Same.
So again, as always, you are a delight.
I am. First of all, I'm a delight.
Yes.
You know, it was so funny. I went to a final walkthrough last week, and the realtor was there. She had the listing next door too, and she was like destaging some stuff.
Oh, you're on
and
the buy side?
Yeah, I was on the buy side, and so. But I walked in, I had this T-shirt on because I'm gonna go play pickleball later. I have a uniform.
Priorities.
Yeah, and so I'm with my clients like this, like that. When you build a book of business that is based on what you contribute, you can go to a final walkthrough looking like this because you have pickleball afterwards. And they're like, and then they talk to me about pickleball. But I walk in, and hers says. Jesus thinks I'm a delight. Or first of all, Jesus thinks I'm a delight. So it's just like one step forward. And she's like, Tammy at KW McKinney, and she was great. But so we had to take a T-shirt. I'm like, how funny is that?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, and I love the idea because I'm currently living it as well. I mean, I look like the back of a 1980s not hair metal, but like a heavy metal album cover.
Yeah.
Because I've got my ripped up jeans. Now, I will tell you, my jeans are not artisan torn. They're just old as shit.
Just old.
Because I've been like the same size since I was 14.
Yeah, not me. So, okay. Even though I did look like a 30-year-old at 14. No lie, my first day of 8th grade, they thought I was a substitute teacher.
Okay, that is awesome.
Isn't it both funny and sad at the same time? It's also, I think, how I was dressed in like a button down and jeans and
you know. Look like Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah,
like,
no, well, not like that, but yeah, no, I'm just like, that's hysterical. So
you were serious? You were a serious kid?
I mean, I think I always was. I was just always very mature for I didn't belong in the environment.
There is.
Shocker.
Yeah.
Unemployable.
Hashtag unemployable.
I didn't belong in a school. I didn't belong in a church. I'm a believer, but not. I just that institutional body and everything else. We talk about this where it's just like,
I have an automatic pushback
on everything. So
even if it's good for me.
Agreed. Yeah, I know. So it's just doctors. I mean, the whole. I'm just right.
That's why they invented Indian pharmacies. Come on.
Yeah, no, it's just one of those things. So no, it's So yeah, that was on that little tangent. So yes,
and like the doctor thing, I'll be one of those guys that just drops dead at like the Walmart or whatever.
The Walmart. Can we at least you drop dead in like your self-driving robot car doing something cool?
That's cool, and then it still takes me there.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's awful.
Hashtag goals.
Yeah. No. I don't know. It's just and it's mainstream though, right? Like everything you can like put out there and go, oh yeah, that's no longer undercover. That's actually a real thing, that this causes cancer, this backfires, or actually this makes you gain weight, or the side effects.
But we have a thing for that too. What I love is the daisy chain of things where it's like, okay, I had this thing, then I took this, but it gave me these 3 other things, so I have these to counter that, and then it becomes this like 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Yeah,
where
I should have just dealt with that thing. I should have just dealt with the thing I actually came in here for.
Or should have just not gone to the doctor.
That's what I'm saying. So it's crazy. Like salt is not bad for you.
Correct.
Now
I do have the genetic hypertension. Yeah.
Well, cholesterol, but the hypertension.
Yeah.
But if you actually research it, they don't know what hypertension, what causes it, what it actually does, or anything else. It's just bad for you. Same thing with cholesterol, right?
Well, but I mean, there are the ones that like literally just drop dead at the Walmart. But I suppose the jury's out on the exact cause.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying, is that we can't just sit there and say, "Oh, you've got hypertension." Well, what does that mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what you buy.
And that's the current merry-go-round with the, oh my God, it's like radioactive, the SSRIs, where like the truth is they don't know, and that's why every time it becomes this, as I've seen it, like from the front row, where it becomes this round robin of, I don't know, take this for 6 weeks and let me know what you think.
It's insane. And that's where it's just like, you call a spade. We have one of the most, the ones that are in the workforce and have just entered the workforce kind of, or the last 10 years, they're the most anxious generation we've ever seen.
Oh my God.
Right?
So, I'm a huge fan of, well, you probably hate it, Jack in the Box and their Breakfast Jack.
Yes, I hate that for you, but my husband also was a very big fan of Jack in the Box breakfast.
They use real eggs for one thing,
Okay.
and it's like legit bacon.
Okay.
And it's on like probably the world's nastiest grill, which makes it good.
Okay, I like it.
However, when I go to the Jack in the Box at Frankfurt and the Tollway, there's the gal at the drive-thru more often than not.
Okay.
She's adorable. Like, I don't know, I'm guessing maybe 22 or 23.
Okay.
Cute as a button. It's like, I get the vibe of if she could avoid humans
Yeah.
all day, every day,
She'd be good.
sign her up.
Yeah.
It's like literally no eye contact. She hands me the thing to like tap my card. Doesn't want to touch my card. And then it's like,
I know.
like that with the bag. And I'm like, wow.
And I don't, and that's where I just sit there and go, you can't say that we did like that all is right. Like something went wrong.
Something derailed.
Something went wrong. Right. And so then, and that's where, you know, having a 12-year-old myself and seeing those things, I'm just like, and she's homeschooled. So I'm like, yeah, what the frick happened?
But like seeing her in like the Real Producers universe or like the big Metrotex thing that we did last year, like she does not appear to be freaked out by, oh my God, there's humans.
No, she's not, but she's definitely like, I'm overstimulated and these people are dumb. Like we do get to that. She just leaned over and she's like, can we just go home now? I agree with you. Let's go home. Right.
Yes.
I mean, it's different. She can put on and she can engage and she can do that. But she also, I've trained her well to say, you don't have to be performative. Right? You have to be respectful, right?
Yeah.
And do that. And then when she's around her actual people, like she is fired up. Like the conversations, like everything that's going on. So
Dialed in.
She is dialed in. I might say I'm the same way too. I mean, we have to perform in the world that we're in, but I don't. Hello. But I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Now you got me one to
Okay,
like a trap, like a snare.
Yeah.
Where
You need one of those when we're doing this now. So, but what's been going on with you though, besides robot cars and being domesticated?
Yeah, domestication is weird. Especially doing it like in a mindful way.
Yeah, but it looks good on you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. So we are, so like right after this today, Paul and Brandon from, it's crazy because much like in the Metrotex world, you go there to build, network, and do all that, whatever, and then you get busy and then you don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
The same thing for, Daniel, commercial, EXP. He's in Hong Kong right now.
I know, for like a month.
Right. Okay, also, #goals/FOMO or whatever, except I don't want to fly there.
I was about to say, we say that, but you and I don't want to go to Hong Kong. Like, you want to have the ability to go and leave for a month. But where would you go?
Right. I mean, exactly. I would go here. I would go here.
And I'd go to pickleball.
Well, there are the things where I freely admit now, much like Alex is saying, like, okay, I'm overstimulated. And this is like, there are things where, like, I like the idea of them. But in practical application, no,
thank you.
And
that
like,
great.
Okay, so on the domesticated front, where I have pre-committed to like the Texas Bigfoot conference is in October.
Yeah.
So I booked the haunted hotel.
Right.
For that.
Okay.
And there's also a thing where I'm going to see if studioUSA could do a sponsor thing where I interview a couple of the.
I think it's great. I mean, go big or go home, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what, whenever you got here, I said, like, I'm in total Riverboat Gambler mode where we're going to upgrade that camera that is the 2-shot because it's a kick-ass camera, but it's the weak link now in the
other ones.
Yeah.
So what if we just did like Wayne's World where you go camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2. Remember they did that?
Yes.
I
It's
know.
the eye doctor.
Yeah.
It's a better one. Better 2.
Yeah.
Better 1, better 2.
I know.
And I don't know about you, but like the third, because I have to do the eye doctor every year.
Oh,
my eyesight is like dog shit.
Yeah.
And it's like one of those, I don't know, but the third time I'm like, I don't know, you tell me. I don't know, dude. It's all a blur.
Literally, it's all a blur.
My vision is shitty. That's why I'm here.
I know. That's probably a scam too, but that's another episode.
So we're upgrading everything. And then it's Daniel, Hong Kong, but his extended, the We Partners Network.
Sure.
Which I love, but because.
There's like 380 of them.
Yeah, and it's growing every day. So one of the guys reached out that was wanting to do some stuff and like kind of up the game on his just whiteboard presentations.
Okay.
Because Daniel has the most kick-ass like $5,000 whiteboard that's like it is awesome, internet capable, and like you can draw and it's like if you took Michelle's
CSI stuff.
Yeah, well, if you took like Michelle's little gimmick tablet or whatever, and just like gave it growth hormone and steroids and like just
you should buy one with your new business card.
I got 2 business cards.
Okay.
He gave me one too.
I know, so you should buy one. We play with it.
So is it bad if I'm over here going like, oh, dude, we're gonna like just jack that to the moon?
No, because this is my husband. We're at a stage where it's like you can't take it when you die.
Right, and also it's not in my name.
I mean, no, seriously, why not?
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Everybody else is doing it in the world. Why not? At least you're doing it to do some good and put some value to the world.
So circle back to that. Paul and Brandon are coming in because Paul had said like, oh yeah, I want to do like I want to up the thing on the whiteboard thing. Yeah. I'm like, okay, well, first off, I don't think Daniel will let that go out of the building. I would love to have it here and monkey around with it. Yeah. Yes, but it won't fit in the elevator and it's expensive.
Yeah, so we can't do that.
So how about we try something else? So they came in last week and it was like this brainstorming thing, and he's like me, where it's like,
oh God, help us all.
We're like the same age. And so like, I knew that it was going to be cool whenever he's on the Zoom call with Daniel in the huddle thing or whatever, before all this got really like dialed in, and he had the Iron Maiden, the Trooper poster. And I'm like, that's one of those, if you know, you know. Yeah. And so I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. So then Brandon came in and they start just riffing, and it was like, no, go now. Just jump on. Go now. Go now. And they end up getting fired up, and they're like wanting to do tackle football and everything after they're done. And I'm like, that's the vibe that I want.
Yeah.
And so they're coming in for the first time today. To do a show.
Okay.
And we'll see what happens there. And then Zach and I are going over to meet the interns at Colleyville to re-Frankenstein the lab.
Okay.
Because it's like I've got a big shit pile of equipment over there, and it's like,
I know.
This is today's mission is really to figure out like, okay, what
can we make money?
Or just things? Like, what cords do we need? Because I don't know where a lot of it is.
We're building the plane while we're flying.
Yes. Is there any other way though?
No, because otherwise people don't actually do it. They're just always in build mode.
Or you get hired to do a job, you go to a place and you do a thing, and then they give you a check, and then they tell you what to do.
What is that? That's disgusting.
It's employment.
Yeah. No. Oh, it's awful.
It's bullshit.
It is. And you just sit there and you think about it, and I'm just like, I just shiver. But that's just what I think is absolutely insane. Now, I'm happy that the AI conversation is disrupting a lot of that train of thought.
Yes.
Because people that are now thinking about what they want to do with their lives really have to sit there and go, okay, but that's going to be disrupted. And so I need to figure out an actual pathway to earn a living, right? And then create a foundation where it can scale. And I think that's what people haven't understood.
Right.
You and I have eaten dirt and almost lived in a ditch, okay? Literally. And it hadn't been that long ago.
No. But Christmas?
Yes, Christmas Eve.
I mean, you were there.
I was there.
Yeah.
But when you turn around and you figure out, okay, this is what's going to help me, create a foundation, create that scalability and that mailbox money where I don't have to push the envelope. I never understood when somebody was like, you don't actually own a business, Ashley. What do you mean? Well, you don't own a business because if you take yourself out of it, is it still generating income?
Right.
No, and that's most realtors don't realize. Even 100%. Though everybody says they're business owners, they're not. They're in a service-based business.
They're 1099.
They're 1099. So they're independent contractors.
With entrepreneurial tendencies.
100%. And that's where people don't realize. I mean, before it was like, oh, stick to your lane, just sell real estate, because you would see people break off, and whether it's building teams or building software or building systems or building coaching or whatever, because they have to figure out the residual way to make income. You've been able to do that with the actual MLS photography and videography and stuff like that.
So that's really the thing that drives the bus. But now everything, and it's crazy too, because can we timestamp this and just all agree?
9:44 on June 2nd.
AI mostly sucks.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, my child would definitely agree. She did say there's like an eco chat or GPT or whatever.
What, like we're going to save the planet?
Yeah. She was like,
data centers
it runs off of wind. That was her yesterday.
Solar.
She's like, if you're going to use it, can you use this one? I love her so much. She's just great. But it does mostly suck, which is also what's so exciting.
Yes.
Because if you know how to use it to create more leverage to continue to kick ass and take names out there, then we win. And I think that's where we've unlocked it in our own brains. It's like, oh, we got this, because the rest of the population is inherently soft and weak. And when they bump up against a wall and go, oh, you mean I can't use AI to do all this
yeah, you mean
and
like,
serve my clients and create value proposition? No, you can't.
They don't want to talk to a robot version of me that and send me money.
If
because
I see one more daggum graphic generated from a prompt, I might eat this microphone and choke on it intentionally. Like, I'm just like, and why? I mean, I get it. Sometimes it's cute, but then are you also seeing every marketing flyer looks the exact same?
Oh, yeah.
They're just generating all that stuff in there, and you can't read it.
Yeah, which is hilarious. So, like, my operating thesis has always been, one, what I do, and by extension, the team, is best for a down market, where it's like, okay, if you're just some random ding dong in line at Kroger and you have a real estate license, well, the days of over asking and 10 offers by 9 p.m. on the day you go, those are done.
It's done.
And so that led to a lot of C and D level players thinking they were Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
And so, like, okay, that's going to be self-cleaning. And then what we do is actual human interaction, even though I love my robot car and I love.
Sure you do, but it's because it gives you time,
Yes.
right? Like, driving is like a menial task.
I'm already a shittier driver because of the robot. I guarantee it.
No, but it's like you're not generating revenue by driving a car.
No.
That's not what you do for a living. And that's where I think my mindset is. I'm like, if I can't generate income on a task, whether it's at home or in my business, I need to figure out how to make something or someone else do it for me cheaply.
Yes.
And that's where I am. And we were in the pool yesterday with our friends came over, and we were sitting there, and then our poop guy comes walking in the backyard, and he's so nice. It's Poop 911, by the way, if anybody needs a dog poop guy, because I was getting on to my husband, who runs our property management company that generates a lot of money. I'm like, dude, I need you to go, because I'm not picking up the poop.
Right.
And we've got 3 dogs, and I'm like, I don't want them running through it. You're going to have to go pick up the poop. So finally it was like, my mom was like, just get a poop guy. And he comes 3 days a week, and he's absolutely amazing. And we pay, like, I don't know, $14 a trip. Well, do you think that's worth it?
Yeah.
To have him come, and you turn around, you're like, okay, I'm probably paying $50 a week for the poop guy to come and to do something that my husband can make $50 in 30 minutes.
So shout out to Sphere Rocket. So part of their boot camp, whenever you go in, is to. And they use real estate as the template, where they throw up the slide, and it's like, okay, you've already got a VA or a handful or whatever. And first time in, they're kind of giving you the guardrails and like what to look for. One of the things they throw up on the deal is how many $10 an hour tasks are you currently doing, and how much money are you burning? If, like, let's use I make $300 an hour, $200 an hour, more than 10, even if it was 11, or it was like 20. Okay, if you make 20 an hour, okay, well, there's some of the $10 things you can actually let go of and then double your money.
Yeah.
But so into the AI thing, I'm still a super nerd. I wish so badly that it worked like it did for that week and a half of free crack.
Where you were just like, I'm going to take over the world. And I said, and then you learn how to take over the world and tell my husband how to do it.
And they pulled the plug. And
it's probably for the best.
It was the rug pull of my adult life, where it was like,
you got it. You had it.
Free crack.
Yeah.
And
it was acceptable.
I could literally talk to it in WhatsApp, and it's doing stuff at my house.
Yeah.
But I still use it in this way. So, like, I have all of my projects or whatever that are studio based. So the first time I was in there in March, I take a shot of the slide and I say, like, go back through, look at my calendar, and just give me the breakdown. Boom, 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 boom. And it goes, oh yeah, you're wasting about $1,100 a week on what you're doing. So then fast forward to last month, and I'm at the boot camp again. Boom, I take the shot and I say, like, search the project, find where I was in March, and compare contrast. And it's like 20 out of 20 tasks gone.
That's amazing.
That you and I'm like, oh,
you are a real person.
Yes,
like, you're a real boy.
I'm like, wow, this is really, I'm really doing it.
Yeah. But that's all what it is. But it's so hard for people to let go of those small tasks. And I get it. I was a control freak myself, but I'm sitting there and I'm just like, we've talked about it. Like, I feel like I'm working the least amount I ever have and making the most amount of money. Now, my husband would feel different about that, but he also needs stuff to do.
Problem.
That's a him problem. He needs stuff to do. Like, he likes
idle
doing.
Hands,
yes,
Devil's Workshop.
He likes doing laundry. Like, that's his favorite thing to do. Is like as a house task is laundry.
Wow.
Because it's a repetitive motion. He doesn't have to think twice about it, and it keeps him busy. So I always have clean laundry, which is absolutely
I get
amazing.
the laundry done.
Yeah. Well, I know you get the laundry done, but I don't,
Well, and the interesting thing now where you said like, oh, domesticated or whatever, there is such a huge difference, like you with the poop guy.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh my God, if y'all were tangling about that like every 3 weeks. Like, will somebody get out there and clean up the
literal crap. We were fighting about crap, and you're just sitting there, and it's like, no, there's a solution for this. Yes. Right? And so I'm just like, that's where it is. I mean, we have Claudia, our cleaner, come, and she does a great job, and she still only comes every other week, but I'm like, that's great. It gives us a baseline. We're not sitting there and doing all that kind of stuff. And ultimately, because I look at what my husband can do, he can turn around in the property management side and, work on leasing the property, send out property management agreements, do all that. That is generating money. And here's the real deal. I don't want to hire staff. So if you can because we've gone down that road, haven't we, Rick? Yeah. So I don't want to hire another person to work in our businesses unnecessarily because we're too busy doing $20 an hour stuff.
Yes.
When instead we can hire people to leverage in our personal and professional life to take over those tasks, and we can work on the value-based stuff that actually makes the scratch. And it's been fantastic. I mean, I did, of course, I have to talk about pickleball. I had a pickleball tournament this weekend. Oh, it was so much fun. So
at Ace?
At Ace, it was a Bulldog pickleball tournament. It was their first one ever, and it's really cool because part of the proceeds go to Lone Star Bulldog Rescue.
Oh, so they were there at the thing.
So they had, so those people were there, but then they had actual bulldogs that were being fostered there that you could adopt. It was so cute. Those little fat boogers just pancaked on oh yeah, no, it's great. So no, we had an amazing time, but it was just like, it was so freaking fun, and I was there all weekend. I played women's doubles on Saturday. It was the first time I've ever played women's doubles. No, we did great, and we did like an upper echelon tier, like like your rating and everything else. And so I did like a higher tier than I normally play in, and we did freaking fantastic. The screaming that these women do, though, like so aggressive.
Like,
yeah, let's go, yeah, and it's just like so intense. And I'm an intense person, and I'm like, too much, right? So I'm like, I don't know that I'll play women's again.
Save it for the court.
Yeah, so we got fourth, but and it was awesome. And then I played mixed doubles on Sunday, and we got bronze, which was awesome out of 22.
Damn.
So, so it was, and there was a lot of really good competition. So that was that was fun. But it's funny again. Everybody's always like, "What do you do? Do you?" I'm like, and so I talk about it because they're like, you literally just get to do pickleball all the time. And they're like, my life gets in the way of pickleball. Like, and I'm like, well, one, it's been 20 years in the making.
Right. That's the other thing where it's everybody sees you at the finish line or close to the finish line. We're like, oh, look at that. You're actually, in the race and possibly leading the pack.
Yeah.
They don't see, the shin splints and the, the blisters and the all of that. And it's an interesting thing to be at a level where, like even now where people will be like, oh my God, you guys are killing it. You're everywhere. And it was like, yeah, that's kind of by design, but it's not actually, like on the packaging, like contents maybe, settle during packaging. And so it's a different vibe when you are in it and it's like, oh, wow, this is kind of working. And then the letting go of stuff, because now I'm addicted to delegating.
Well, it's we created the one level and there was an imposter syndrome, aspect of it, and it's like, but I'm gonna push through because everybody's has some level of imposter syndrome.
Yes, everybody sucks when they start.
Yes, everybody sucks, but you gotta start, and that's where it's like I'm still humbled on a Facebook memory where I'm like I was having a full scale garage sale because I needed to figure out how to pay my bills.
Well, dude, like this last week has been whatever was going on 12 years ago was like me like up to my Adam's apple in Metrotech stuff. Yeah. And so I'm looking back and I'm seeing all this stuff and it's like, oh, wow, I have been doing this a minute, you know? And I have been plugged in this whole time, and the slow build, and I'm butchering the Hormozy quote, but it's like, it takes slow, it's slower than you think, and then it happens faster than you can imagine.
Yeah. Oh, I would agree with that. Like it changes like overnight.
Yes.
You're in it, and then all of a sudden you go, okay, I build something and I don't think anybody's going to be able to take it away. And that, I think, is the difference of being dependent on sales cycles and all of this other stuff. You've got to create businesses that will thrive even in a downward market. And that's something that, I'm very passionate now. Now I'm hooked because I'm like, hey, what's the next thing that we're going to do?
That's the other thing. That's why I'm addicted to delegating. And that's why I'm basically... Go. Riverboat gambler. Let's see what happens. Well,
and you sit there and you turn around, and we've talked about this. I'm like, okay, whether it's in the real estate businesses and it's more in like the teaching and coaching and consulting that I've done as a byproduct of my volunteer service and all these different roles, and being in the technology space and the brokerage space and all of these other things, brokering mergers, all of this other stuff. And I turn around and I'm just like, wow, I have built a resume that I seriously could not have gotten at any type of business school or anything else. And it's how do I monetize that as the next? Because everybody wants to consult, and I was actually at a closing yesterday for these great people. Ben Jones, my insurance guy. Shout out to Ben. You've met him.
Yeah.
No, so it was his sister-in-law and soon-to-be brother-in-law, and they closed, and he was talking about how just this generation, and they're in their mid-30s. He's a controller for Cinemark, and he's like, these kids are weird though. We had this guy come in and, he was hired to do something, and, he turned around and management asked him to do like some data entry, and he wrote back and he was just like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. And we're all laughing. And he's like, they've set these entitled boundaries where it's like,
crazy.
This is beneath me.
Yeah.
And so they were like, no, we're going to need you to do that. And the next day his computer was on the desk and was like, yeah, this is just a fit for me. And he said,
good luck.
And he said, another guy was like, well, when I'm as old as you, I'll do the corporate route. But right now I'm going to go into consulting right out of college. And so we were laughing.
You're like, what are you going to consult on midterms?
Consult on consulting. Like, we were just laughing.
I love a 20-year-old life coach.
Well, that's where I go, okay, you're going to have some skins on the wall, before you can do that kind of stuff and understand how the world officially works. So, yes, I am not going to open a consulting business to say I consult on consulting. But I do know how the world works.
Yes.
And I know how the real estate and business world works.
About a thing or two.
Yeah, I do. So that's kind of the next thing that I hopefully will be able to.
So you'll have to... So I can see our next show. This is so cool. We got like back-to-back shit happening live. Yeah. It's crazy. So they're out there lingering on the front. But you'll meet Paul, and then
that's great.
Come out on the 26th because we're doing this AI thing at Sphere Rocket headquarters.
Ooh, yeah, sign me up.
And the big thing is to monkey with the giant LED, and so like we'll shoot some content of you pretending to consult on consulting.
Okay, and then we're going to have to do a live show still at Ace.
Yes.
Because that'll be so much fun.
Maybe we'll do it next week.
Maybe. I have to go to NAR soon. I don't know when that is. I know. Boo. So I'm going to play pickleball. You've got another show.
Yes.
And then we'll do Unemployable next week.
We'll do some stuff.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Sounds good. Bye.
Yes.